If you're looking for a quick and easy, low points Weight Watchers friendly soup, try Sinigang sa Bayabas, a Filipino delicacy soup using a mix. Stay tuned to see how. Hey you, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Angela and I'm on a Weight Watchers journey. I'm down 40 pounds so far and I'm really looking for new recipes to kind of shake things up to keep me going on my weight loss journey and to help me stay motivated with delicious food. One thing you may not know about me is that I am half Filipino. My mom is from the Philippines and she is an amazing cook. She actually tells me she didn't learn to cook until she came to America, which is ironic, but here we are. She never really taught me how to make anything other than Filipino chicken adobo, so I'm actually teaching myself how to make sinigang. Yes, my mom does know how to make sinigang. She used to make it for me whenever I was sick. It's an amazing soup that is fish-based. If you're on the Weight Watchers program like I am, it is a wonderful dish because it's so full of vegetables and fish. And something interesting about this recipe as well is that it is a perfect clean your fridge kind of recipe. You don't have to stick to mine. You can substitute any vegetables, any fish, any seafood even if you want. Just start with this mix called Mamacita's. This is her, let me make sure you can see this. This is the Mamacita mix. This mix, Sinigang sa Bayabas, you can see here, this is what many Filipinos make it looking like. I'm not gonna make it look like that. We're doing it the half Filipino way, the Angela cleans out her fridge way, and it's gonna be low points on Weight Watchers. I am on the Weight Watchers green plan. I'm a huge fan of it. I will have a link in the description box below for you to get a free month on Weight Watchers. I will also get a free month. Go ahead, girl, and let's all do this together. It's an amazing thing. So anyway, let's get started cooking. I've already started to heat up my stove, so the heat is coming off it in waves, and that means like, girl, let's get started. So I'll show you what I'm using today. I'm actually using a bunch of leftovers. Like these are all things I already had around the house, which is why it's perfect that I'm making this sinigang because I'm like, these are all things that needed to go anyway. I have some spinach. As you can see, it's like ready to go. It's like, hey girl, use me. I got some angel sweet tomatoes. They probably about to turn wrinkly. You ain't want them wrinkly tomatoes. Then I've got some frozen salmon, which is, oh wait, I have some I thought it was salmon. Ooh, your girl can't read. It don't even look like salmon, girl. You a lie, you a lie. My bad, y'all. My bad. This is actually sea bass. I got this from Sprouts Fresh Market. It doesn't matter what fish you use. You can use whitefish, tilapia, whatever you have. You can use shrimp. I don't care. I ain't judging you. This yo soup. Yo soup. All right, so this is what my soup is gonna be made with. All right, next up we got some chopped onion because I ain't got time to be chopping no onion. I chopped some onion last week. Look at my hair falling. I'm getting so ghetto in this video. What is wrong with me? Okay, so hair, get out. So I chopped an onion last week and I cried for like 10 minutes. I'm talking the tears pouring down my eyes. I don't want to do that no more. So I got some frozen chopped onion that's already half used. This bag half gone. Now we're gonna put all this in. We're gonna cook it all together. Let's go. According to the instructions, it says to put 3 cups of water with the onion and some tomato and this pouch of mix and bring it to a boil. Okay, so first we're gonna bring the veg to a boil. Let's do that. Okay, I'm doing great so far. See how easy that was? See, I ain't got to chop. I ain't got to be crying over some onion. That was so easy. That's my level of cooking right there. Next is set a small tomato, but I'm just using these little grape tomatoes that I cut in half. Oh no. Oh no. Oh well. Turn up that heat high. Ooh, let me read, while it's boiling, let me read what this little packet says. Sinigang sa Bayas. Wait, Sinigang sa Bayabas. I don't even know Tagalog, y'all, so I'm a lie when this is like natutunan ko sa nanay ang pagpili ng tamang sangkapi at alamin kung ano ang masarap. I know masarap means it tastes good. Okay? I know nanay means mom. So this might be saying this is the recipe that my mom had given me. Okay. Go ahead, girl. I just made that up. That probably ain't even right. I should have called my mom before I come up in here trying to act like I speak Tagalog. Okay, in English, this says right here, few things could be more refreshing than a steaming bowl of fish and vegetable soup, heavy with the natural flavor and aroma of tree-ripened Philippine guavas. This is our Sinigang sa Bayabas, which we would like to share with you. All right, so after it comes to a boil, We are going to add the fish, cut into pieces, and cook until it's almost done. Then we can add vegetables. Y'all, it said add fish sauce to taste. I just bought some fish sauce. I am such a winner. This is ready. It's gonna be good. This is patis, is what we call it, patis. In Tagalog, in the Philippines, fish sauce is what we refer to as patis. We dip in it, like we just, we eat a lot of this stuff. All right, so that's on the side, ready to go at the end. I'm gonna add the spinach at the end. And that's like, I think my mom used to use spinach. I have seen this, like, I see why they were like, use green beans. And I am not the hugest green bean fan, but I know my mom has had it that way before. She always used spinach. So this is my mom's version, okay? And she's really Filipino, so she's authentic from the Philippines. So let me tell you something about my mom. She also did not chop her fish. Like my mom literally would just put the whole fish in the sinigang, but this sea bass is so big, I don't even know if it could go in there. Oh, y'all, I done forgot to put the sauce mix in this, this is messy. All right, here we go. Here we go. There we go. Look at that. Look at that. Making it good. Y'all ain't ready for this. It's seriously so good. I feel like I'm all Americanized with my grape tomatoes instead of like a chopped real tomato. It is so Americanized to me. But you know, my dad is white. He's like a redhead, or he was before he went bald. He's from Arkansas. My parents now live in Louisiana. It's where I'm from. So I'm like Cajun Asian. Yep, I made gumbo last week from scratch. That was good. I should have YouTubed that, but you know, I wasn't excited like I am about this Filipino fish soup. Because that gumbo was not Weight Watchers friendly. I'm just being real with y'all. I used real butter, like straight up butter and flour. This is like low points. By the way, I need to let you know, this entire packet is 5 points on Weight Watchers in the green plan. So these ingredients, like this sea bass, and if you use salmon or whatever on some plans, like the blue plan and the purple plan, that's 0 points. So this could technically be like the whole pan could be like a 5-point soup. Or the whole pot could be like a 5-point soup because all of it is 0 points except for the mix, which is 5 points. So you could eat the entire thing for just 5 points if you're on one of the plans that has fish as a 0-point food. Green plan, sea bass is a low point fish. Let me check what it is. Let's see. I just pull out the app. So 3 ounces of sea bass is 1 point. So honestly, this is probably like the whole pot will probably be like 8 points, 8 to 10 points. So that's all I'm saying. And like a serving is probably like 3 points. You know what I'm saying? Like super low points. Super, super low points. Because this will probably make like 4 servings. So I just can't even with how low points. 3 points is what I'm really estimating because I'm telling you it's going to be super low. All right, let's get that. Keep it on. Keep it on. It's good. It's good. It's got to boil. All right, now we're going to add in the fish. Y'all probably over here like, this girl's so lazy, she don't want to chop the frozen sea bass. But I'm for real, that's how my mom used to do it. She would just put the whole fish fillet in there. I'm not making that up. That's really how it was. Zoomed in so you could see what's happening. So we're going to let that sea bass cook. Let it cook. Let it cook. And then all that's left is to add the spinach. Then you got yourself a soup. By the way, I also chopped up some green onion, and I'm just going to throw in the white part because I don't want to waste it. I really just have the green onion for garnish, but I was like, you know what? While this is cooking, might as well throw in the little white parts of the green onion because you don't want to waste any of that. So yeah, even though I put in the frozen chopped white onion, the green onion's white part can't hurt. You know, it can add just a little more onion flavor. I also got an update on the bag of sea bass. So there were 2 6-ounce fillets in there. So you divide this into 4 portions. 3 ounces each in a portion is going to be 1 point. So I'm telling you, this may be like a 2-point soup. I'm not even kidding. 2-point soup. I'm freaking out. Also, please note, fish sauce is 0 points for a serving. I just looked that up. I'm like, man, I'm winning. Yes, I'm winning. 0 points. Okay, so as you know, white fish tends to cook. Any white fish tends to cook very quickly. Even though these sea bass fillets were frozen, they're pretty much done. So I kind of broke it up a little bit because that's how Sinigang is you break up the fish. And now I'm going to add in the spinach. Instead of spinach, you could use bok choy or any other types of greens that you feel would be appropriate. Spinach just cooks so easily and it's very mild flavored, so I felt like this was appropriate. So I'm going to explain to you why I felt like making this soup. It's Asian Pacific Heritage Month. May 2020 is when I'm filming this, and I was like, I just feel like I should give a shout out to my Filipino culture. Because my mom is like legit Filipino nanay. Like she is your mom, like the stereotypical Filipino mom. Like just, amazing. She's wonderful, very supportive. And yeah, I wouldn't be who I am today if not for her. So I feel like this is a nice way to honor her culture and heritage. I think this is done. All right, let's plate it up. So there we go. That is a beautiful bowl of Sinigang Sambayabas. 2 points on Weight Watchers green, 1 point on Weight Watchers blue, and Weight Watchers purple. I cannot believe all this soup for just 1 or 2 points. I'm gonna taste test it. I'm gonna be fully honest with you and let you know how authentic it tastes because my mom made it that certain way and this is not exactly how she made it. She did use the mix. All right, I'm gonna do a tomato with a little bit of fish and onion. All right, here's my assessment. It's good, and it tastes like sinigang because of the soup mix. The tomato is stronger than what I think it should be because my mom's tomato was just like one regular tomato that she chopped up. I think that's how it's supposed to be. But I think using the great tomatoes, because they were what I had on hand, it's just fine. It still tastes good. Let me try some of the spinach. It's good. It is good. It is a good soup, especially like it's a light soup, It kind of has a hearty feeling. Like, how like you want to have like some gumbo or some chowder or some chili on a cold winter's day. This is kind of like, because it's so warm, it's kind of like a winter's soup, But I think you could serve this chilled like gazpacho. Like once it's fully cooked, stick it in the fridge, eat it chilled because the broth is kind of thin and it's just very veggie heavy. So everything in here is super light ingredients. I have to tell you guys, I've impressed myself. I have really learned to cook better this year than I think I ever have in my life. And part of it's because of meal delivery kits, like that helped my cooking skills. And just honestly being stuck at home for quarantine. It's like, what's my hobby? Okay, I work, I'm a mom, and now I can cook. So here you go. I'm super proud of myself. I'm sending this video to my mom to let her know I made sinigang because she knows how much I love sinigang. And I hope you enjoyed this video. If you want to see more like it, let me know in the comments below. If you've been following me for a while, you know that here on YouTube, I've kind of established myself as a beauty blogger, but ever since I became a mom, I'm interested in beauty. Look, I still got my magnetic eyelashes on, but I'm not like into it like I used to be. So it's like, it's there. I haven't forgotten that part of me, but it's like way less of a focus for me. I'm so much more interested in health and weight loss because of the weight loss journey that I'm currently on, losing 40 pounds with Weight Watchers and with another 40 pounds that I'd like to lose. So I'm halfway to my goal. It's something that I'm really proud of and I want to share my successes with you guys. And I have been following people who are on YouTube that are Weight Watchers YouTubers for months now. And I'm most inspired by what they eat in a day type of videos and their tips and tricks, their favorite snacks, as well as recipes. So that's why I'm trying to transform my channel into that new type of content for me, but I hope that you enjoyed this type of video. Meantime, hit that subscribe button so you don't miss my future videos coming out soon. I love you so much. Again, thank you for tuning in for this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.